You keep applying with the same CV, but no callbacks. Why? Because you wrote it for you, not for the recruiter. In my last video, I told you the way of writing the most important sections in your CV. And if you missed it, then please check my last video to get a detailed understanding of what must be in your CV for getting it selected. Now in this video, I will tell you how your CV should get tailored for each job. In Sweden, recruiters search for candidates who fit the job description in first screening. So if your CV doesn't mirror the job ad, it disappears from recruiter's inbox. I'm Kanika, a 15 years experienced HR professional and a recruiter in Sweden for the last 4 years. And this video is to answer the hidden questions which every job seeker always has. My CV got rejected just after a few minutes after applying. Did they actually read my CV? So today, I'll show you how recruiters actually scan CVs and how you can tailor your CV so it speaks their language, not yours. Also, in the end of this video, I will reveal 2 secrets which you might not know. So watch the video till the end and hear the secret. So let's start with reading your CV like a recruiter today. First step, before editing anything, just open the job ad. Highlight the top 5 skills or tools they have mentioned. Now open your CV side by side. Can you see those words or skills in your CV? And if not, that's your first gap. So tailoring starts by matching the job ad language, not writing your history. Now step 2. It is reframing titles and roles in your CV. If your title says coordinator, but the ad says project assistant, then write coordinator as I'm not asking you to change your title, but mention in the brackets project assistant equivalent and try to mention timeline and client updates. So now it's not changing your story, it's clarifying your role clearly to the recruiter. Recruiters just want to connect the dots very fast. Step 3 is to update your summary. Now your summary should change with each role. 1 strong line about what you do and 1 about what you want to do. So you can do like business analyst with 6 years in data reporting and SQL. I'm looking to contribute in Sweden's tech industry. That's actually tell me instantly that you fit the role. Remember what you do and what you want to be. That should match the skills and the role of the job ad, not some generic goals. Step 4 is very important. It is to reorder your experience. Try to bring relevant roles higher and highlight matching projects. If your older job fits much more to the new job ad, then give it more bullets and description space also. Now think, would this convince a recruiter within 20 seconds? And if not, trim it or reposition again. Reordering is very important, but mentioning project name, company name and tenure very clearly for each role is most important. So don't try to hide any of this by thinking that the recruiter might ignore it, as the truth is, recruiters understand it more quickly than you edit it. That's its intentional change and it is actually to confuse them, and they reject the ambiguous CV much faster. So be clear and descriptive in the experience segment. Now step 5, it is to check your gaps. Read the job ad again. Check your CV again. Do you reflect at least 70% of their must-have skills? And if not, fill the gaps truthfully. Maybe you have done project coordination under some another name. Say it clearly so the recruiter sees the connection. Also, if you took some breaks, then reflect that duration in just 1 line. Not longer, but 1 line is very important because simple writing actually impresses recruiters. Step 6. It is to tell results, not task, under your role description segment. Try to replace your responsibilities line with outcomes. Like, do not write handle data for reports. Try to write used Excel and Power BI to deliver monthly reports that improve decision making. That is something actually recruiters' eye stop on because it provides proof and clarity. So try to use this approach in the entire CV. And here's my real insights. When a recruiter opens a CV, they spend maybe 20 to 30 seconds first. They read summary, keywords, recent roles. And if they don't see a match, they might move on to the next one. So tailoring isn't extra work. It's just what gets you seen. Now, tailoring is rewriting your story and it's presenting your skill in the recruiter's language. Try this today. Open one job ad, mark 5 skills, then make sure they appear naturally in your CV. And now, the recruiter's secret time. First secret, if you copy the skills from the job ad and put that everywhere in your CV without even thinking, or in the last lines of each experience segment, then it will show your depth of knowledge little lighter. Try to copy only those skills which you actually confident on and actually worked on in the major segments and the major parts of your role description. As recruiters actually understand your CV language and writing pattern much faster than you think. So edit smartly with truth. Second secret is most people change cover letters in every application, but not CV. And then they feel disappointed after rejection, as they feel that they have given all their efforts in editing cover letters as per job ad, but still got rejected. Please understand that a cover letter makes your application strong, but CV is the real base of your application. And if they both speak different languages, then recruiters trust more on the CV as it contains more reliable information. Now, why most people do that? Do you know? Because editing cover letter means editing a simple Word document, and people do that for their mind satisfaction. While CV editing will disturb the CV formatting, and you need to put more efforts in editing each segment. So most job seekers avoid editing each time as they might not want to get into a long editing task due to applying for multiple roles might be in one shot. But then if your CV gets rejected, so understand, you might miss some extra efforts, and it's a competitive market. The one who is actually putting efforts in each application might be taking your chances too. If you want more recruiter back tips, please subscribe to Kanika S Sweden Jobs and drop your biggest CV challenge questions in the comments below. I might pick for the next video. Recruiters don't guess your fit. They find it if you show it. Hey there.